Kendrick Lamar just knocked his Super Bowl halftime show out of the park. It was crazy. It was amazing. And on the lead up to it, he said something that stood out to me. The one lesson that he wants us all to know. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a whole being coach. I coach folks on prioritizing themselves, prioritizing their wellness. And I realized that Kendrick Lamar had a really important message that he wanted all of us to know. He spoke with Timothee Chalamet in the lead up in the pressers and in a video leading up to the Super Bowl and his halftime show. And he said there was one song that was on the record that he wants everybody to hear. A record that kind of pushes the narrative and is really aligned with a message that he wants everybody to hear. That song on his GNX album is Man at the Garden. So I did a deep dive here. I think of Kendrick Lamar as a leader of culture, a leader of men, and in a very spiritual way, a leader, just in the way that he holds himself, in his integrity, in his authenticity. So I dug into that song and I combed over the lyrics. And the one thing that stood out to me very clearly is him talking about how he knows his worth. The lesson that he wants all of us to know and to learn is that we are just as worthy. There's even a line in the song where he says, "I see you as a human first, even when you didn't understand your worth." And that's what he's trying to get us to understand, our own worth. He's trying to get us to understand that we are all worthy, that we all deserve it all. Like he says that over and over in this song, I deserve it all. And I remember the first time I heard the song, I was like, oh, he's preaching. But it made me feel a certain way. It made me feel like, oh yeah, I do deserve it all. And so that's the one song that he wants all of us to hear. Why? Because we do all deserve it all. It's a conversation about worthiness, about knowing your worth, and about how that is something that can be and should be innate within all of us. It's something that we all have access to. We all have access to our own worthiness, and we all deserve it all, especially if we are acting and living our lives with integrity and with authenticity and in an organic way. We really do deserve it all. So take it from Kendrick, if you won't take it from me or from anybody else, that you are worthy of it all. Hope this helps. We'll chat soon.